One, two, three.
One step ahead, you bring us in to soar and sail in open sky. You take us close to what we love, to what we like, to use our voice. Breathing is not easy without family or lonely. One task to another, this life drives us mad.
2, 3, 4.
Use your voice, show your talent, come out from comfort zone. Roll no silence, explore the beauty, dance through the sea. Bring yourself one step closer.
Forgive me, this won't be easy, but I hope you see my flesh more than my spikes. I've come and gone and come and gone. For that, I'm lucky, I know. But I am home truly on these sunny shores. Singapore, I just want to be what you're looking for. I don't believe that who we love must be either or. We came from the +62 Merdeka to the +65 Majula. Though our languages have diverged, what is more universal than a love of people and a love of land? Will freedom and progress walk hand in hand?
Use your voice, show your talent, come out from comfort zone. Roll no silence, explore the beauty, dance through the sea. Bring yourself one step closer. Oh, where we are, it's where we belong. Bumi dipijak, langit dijunjung. You take us close to what we love, to what we like, to use our voices, to speak our minds.
Hi everyone, thanks for joining us at One Step Closer. Sorry for the delay. We've had some technical difficulties, as is life in the new normal. But yeah, welcome to our event, One Step Closer. That was our theme song by me, Karisa Poedjirahardjo, and my co-organizer, Slyvia, Kin, and Alamin, who are part of a poetry and music duo called Musically Poetry. And so they are also my collaborators in organizing this project, and it's been such a joy to organize because I don't know, it's just brought me so much light throughout this time where, you know, it feels like there is very little of that. And so I'm very grateful to everyone all of our participants who are sharing their art and their time with us, and also for everybody watching for tuning in. And so before we begin, let's start with an introduction to our event by Musically Poetry.
Hello. Hello, Karisa. Okay.
We organized One Step Closer because we wanted to celebrate national unity and reflect on how giving support to the vibrant city many of us call is and has always been a collaborative project.
I mean, I think I'm having a bit of a hard time hearing you.
We organized One Step Closer because we wanted to celebrate National Day as a community and reflect on how giving Singapore is the vibrant city many of us call home is and has always been a collaborative project. Our platform aims to foster collaboration with migrant and Singaporean artists to celebrate Singapore's 55th birthday In doing so, we hope to reflect on the separation between those with able migrant and those with
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Alamin. So yeah, we wanted to organize One Step
You.
Closer to kind of connect, migrant and Singaporean artists and to kind of reflect on what those labels really mean, and also to recognize that this has always been and continues to be a collaborative project. So Slyvia, yeah, do you have any words to say?
What do these labels connote? Do they describe or prescribe? Are people really that easy to categorize? What about those who exist in between? As we know, the process of collaboration is not perfect. As we work with each other, we wanted to think about this question. We will see collaboration across medium, discipline, and also across physical space. So let's get started.
Thank you, Slyvia. Yeah, so you will see a bunch of artists working in a bunch of different mediums, and that is really exciting. We really didn't know what would come out of this experiment, and we're really excited to show everyone at home what we've made. So let's get started. All right, first up, we have Nizamul and Crispin. So Nizamul Haq, or Nizam, is from Jamalpur in Bangladesh. He has been working in Singapore from 2016 in the construction sector. Dance is his passion and soul. He began dancing in 2008 with a professional group and still holds on to his passion. Yeah, and I actually found out that Nizam has a TikTok that has like 3,000 followers. So let's bring that up to 4,000, everyone. It's filled with a bunch of really exciting and cute videos. So everyone should definitely check it out. Crispin Rodriguez is the author of 2 poetry collections, Pantomime and The Nomad Principle, both published by Math Paper Press. He is currently co-editing an anthology of poems by youth poets, as well as an online anthology of poems and flash fiction about Yishun. So if there's anybody from Yishun tuning in, please do check that out and buy Crispin's books as well. So as you may or may not know, the whole idea behind our event is collaboration. And so we paired up Crispin and Nizam, and let's see what they made together.
যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে তবে একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো রে তবে একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো একলা চলো রে যদি কেউ কথা না কয় ওরে ওরে ও ভাগা কেউ কথা না কয় যদি সবাই থাকে মুখ ফিরায় সবাই করে ভয় যদি সবাই থাকে মুখ ফিরায় সবাই করে ভয় তবে পরাণ খুলে তুই মুখ ফুটে তোর মনের কথা একলা বলো রে ও তুই মুখ ফুটে তোর মনের কথা একলা বলো রে যদি তোর ডাক শুনে কেউ না আসে তবে একলা চলো রে
I build a nation with these hands, brick on brick, slathered with mortar and quick lime, each structure my signature, a footprint encased in concrete, drops of blood clipped on a pane of glass. Sometimes I fear that I may never leave this country in one piece, my brow beaten down by the sun's persistent heat, my pupils dilated by the harsh light, the country tattoos its burns on my back. Sometimes I fear I may never leave this country in one piece.
जब काली घटा छाए ओरे हो रे हो अंधेरा सच को निगल जाए जब दुनिया सारी डर के आगे सर अपना झुकाए जब दुनिया सारी डर के आगे सर अपना झुकाए तू शोला बन जा
My emblems are the size of towers. My song is the evening skyline. Every drop of rain falls within my grasp, dripping on my brow like manna. I built this nation with these hands, melded land and sea with steel, and barricaded in the ocean. The salt licks my wounds, but I sleep on the pain. Someday I will wake to see my family again.
Thank you. That was Nizam and Crispin. Unfortunately, they were not able to join us today, but do leave a comment, show them some love, and I'm sure they will see it. All right, so let's move on to our next set of collaborators. All right, it's Ali and Uchi. So Ali Chua is a Singaporean poet. She is the 2019 Singapore Unbound Fellow for New York City and a member of local writing collective Sabre, which stands for Stop at Bad End Rhymes, which honestly is one of my favorite collective names I've ever heard. Ali has been published in Quarterly Literary Review Singapore, Cordite Poetry Review, and Lammergeier magazine. She works in the communications industry and writes when she's not replying emails within 7 working days. An avid solo traveler and reader, Ali finds inspiration from a wide variety of sources, including her travels, Richard Seikens' words, the lyrics of Brian Fallon, and zombie video games. As for Uchi, we actually have Uchi here with us today, so let's bring her up. Hi, Uchi. You're muted right now. Okay, I think I can hear you now.
Rasa.
Hi, Uchi.
Halo.
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, Ken.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I think there's just a bit of a lag, but it's okay. Just why don't you just start introducing yourself, and I will post your picture and your bio on the stream.
Oh, I think the connection not so good again.
We are meeting.
Uchi, just start speaking. I think we can hear you. Okay, folks. I think we're having some trouble connecting to Uchi, so I'll just introduce her real quick and play her collaboration video with Ali. And then if we get this sorted out by the end of the video, we'll say hi to Uchi for a quick bit. So Uchi Mujiati is an Indonesian from Klaten, Central Java. She has been working in Singapore as a foreign domestic worker for 13 years. And she feels very lucky because her employer always supports her hobby of dancing, especially in classical Javanese dance. And so I'm very excited to show everybody this beautiful video that she has made with Ali.
A red sash, much like one half of our flags. calibrated movement, a slow turn with purpose. A wave from eyeliner edge to outstretched finger, each reflecting the gold hue of the sun. The cadence that rises, that falls, the color of each fabric, the feel of each texture. This dance is a story, a creation myth. Like our countries, bigger than the sum of each part, better as a whole. Each citizen, each dish, each dance, each dialect. From the sweet to the savory, the loud to the soft, the recognizable to the exotic, the modern myth, the traditional legend. All this history against the backdrop of red and white.
Gosh, everything about that was so beautiful. The dress, the setting, the dance, the poetry. Let's try if we can see and have a chat with Uchi again. Uchi, are you there?
I still cannot connect yet. Still trouble with the network.
Oh, I can hear you though. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear, but not clear.
Well, you're live now, and I think everyone can hear you. So why don't you talk a bit about yourself? Let people know what about your practice and who you are and all of that.
Since I'm here, I'm in Singapore for practice. I always do it when in my day off, so in outside, outdoor, wherever I together with my friend, I always practice. Sometimes I practice by my own, sometimes I practice with my friends. Sometimes also at home if I have free time. Sometimes I practice also. So everywhere I go for practice for my dance.
So you're always doing some creating art, and it's just like always a part of you. That's really great. Okay, I think we should move on to our next group. I'm also very excited for our next set of participants. So let's welcome Vani and Mekan. All right, are you there, Vani?
Yes, Karisa, I'm here.
Oh, hi. Let's see. How do I put your video? All right. Hi, Vani. Hi, Mekan.
Hello.
All right, you are pinned. Let's start with Vani. Vani, can you introduce yourself?
I am a humanitarian worker and I have two social change organizations that work in Singapore and India, and we work to safeguard children and also do a lot of work with women. And well, I am also a poet by heart, and me and my tribe, we often do poetry together, and we have been also reciting in Singapore Poetry Festival for quite some time, and it's been an amazing journey. So this is who I am, and thank you, Karisa, and thank you, Slyvia, for having me
You
here.
too.
I really feel very grateful. The poetries, and I could see the spirit of togetherness and the spirit of freedom today in this festival, and I'm already feeling very emotional watching all that. And yeah, my poems are more about the independence from inside. So I hope you all enjoy it. Thank you so much.
That's great. It sounds like you're doing a lot of work and a lot of great work. I'm really glad to have you on our team today.
Same.
Let's talk to you, Mekan. How are you today?
Hello, good
Hello,
afternoon,
Megan.
everyone. I'm fine today, thank you. Um, about me is I'm working in Singapore since 2003 until now in one employer, and I start writing about in the anthology book since 2012, and there is so many friends before here. We joined together writing in the anthology of the poem and short stories. And I writing one novel by myself, single book. Uh, I published in 2013 with the title Penang-Penang Kehidupan, or The Thread of Life. About singing, I started singing since I was young. And after that, I sing stick on the stage in the many celebrate or in the any occasion. And I try to write my own song, and I published in 2016 under MSP. MSP membangun semangat berkarya berkreasi, build a spirit working creative. I create this 2012. This first album with the title Goyang Asai, Dance Relaxing. Thank you.
Wow, yeah, I was reading your bio and I was like, there's so many things that you're doing. You write music, you perform, you write poetry, you write novels. I was like, is there anything that you don't do?
She's very active. She's very active.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Do something.
Yeah.
Just maybe I can use my free time.
That's great. Yeah, and if anybody's interested in learning more about Mekhan or Vani, Vani runs Sanrakshan, and also is a trustee of Faith Foundation Bangalore in India. And Mekhan is, you can find her on Twitter at Shribanda_MSB, on Instagram at MSB_Shribandar, on YouTube, Shribandar MSB, or on Facebook. She runs it's a Facebook group. Am I right, Mekhan?
Yes, that's right. Thank you.
Right. Yeah, it's Membangun Semangat Berkarya Berkreasi. Okay, perfect. Let's show everyone what you guys have been up to.
Hello, you. I see you now. Oh, you creature of dark. Take a bow. Days after days, years after years, eons of rescue mission I called upon. Chasing you, wanting to know you. My searchlights pointing in luminous direction. Avoiding the deep, dark alleys. Operating with the seasoned algorithm. I looked for you as the years went by. And then, in a murky, gloomy corner, I took a surrendered sigh. And damn it, look what I found. Look what I realized. Vision often misses the most obvious context. Like readers getting distracted with footnotes and pretexts. Good, bad, right, wrong, dark, light. Look beyond. Set the prisoner free to fly. Allow the songs to remain unjustified. And that's the way for poetries of the soul to get realized. Oh, that peculiar little girl of mine, I met her at a park bench. She gave me a once-over, mapping me from top to bottom, our curious eyes liquefied. She's all that I was once, but am I all that she wound up to be in the future? I wondered. Her carefree hair flying everywhere, mine washed, gloved, and carefully tucked. Not a strand here and there. Paying no heed to her chapped, dried lips. She looked at mine, balmed and colored. Her nails and fingers unkempt, unwashed, ungroomed. Mine manicured and polished. She's oblivious of the pain of hair wax and eyebrow pluck. And I am now immune to it. Wearing a completely mismatched outfit and a school bag at the back, her only accessory. She doesn't know. I spent 30 minutes to find the right jewelry. She has a smile on her face, an effortless one at that, her inquisitive eyes contemplating at the future standing beside. I hold her hands and tell her this. It doesn't matter. All these clothes, perfection, growing up, it doesn't matter, baby girl. Fitting in is so overrated. Trying hard is so overrated. Measuring up is so overrated. Be this version of you, unapologetic and unadulterated. Keep this spark alive. No matter what happens in the due course of growing up, game of curiosity and wonderment, keep it on. Allow the child to keep up the play, even when you are touching your roots and fixing your grave. The freedom, the dream, the wilderness, the possibilities. Oh, pure being of mine. Oh, the joy being of mine. I embrace you. Now take out that kaleidoscope of yours. It's game on. In you, I be and belong. Together, let's play this game of growing up and grown up. The last one is called eccentricity. Alright, here we go. I play, I burn. You play, you burn. Let's play together this game of fire. Blings and glitters, gold or rust. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Oceans, ambitions, absence, pretense, absolute silence. Thoughts, like breath, constant and present. Morality, a moot point, open for discussion. Games of evolved souls, languageless, lunatic surrenders, absurd sentences. Greek, Latin, Hebrew, languages of world. Carve ancient languages for ancient feelings. Shifting ground under the feet, scary and reading. Did you get goosebumps? Exhibit A of life. The one that's lived without safety manual and guarantee. Eccentricities becoming the fabric of you and me.
Saiki ana
totally see what you mean when you guys talk about freedom, and there's something just so, yeah, so free and so gentle about that. Thank you very much, Vani and Meghan. Is there anything you would like to plug, or I'm curious as to what it was like for you to work together. Does anybody have any thoughts about that? Oh, Vani is muted. Okay.
Can you ask your question again?
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah, I just asked if you know, if you had anything to plug, or if you had anything to share about, you know, what it was like to work together in this spirit of collaboration and all of that.
I absolutely loved it. The fact that it is on the National Day, and we are talking about the freedom, and often what I feel is that we are more imprisoned within ourselves, within these walls. So I took it as a chance to express what I feel about freedom, and collaborating with Mehikan, and the dance, that the song that she sang after that, it was so beautiful. I couldn't understand, and I'm going to take the translation later from Slyvia, but it just plays some string in the heart. So I'm really grateful. And anybody who would like to connect with me, you can connect with me on my Facebook or my Instagram page, which is Vani Khare. I would be really happy to learn about you and probably collaborate together sometime. Thank you.
Absolutely. How about you, Mekan?
Right, this is really something really great. I never do before, and thank you so much for inviting me. Thank you for the funny, Sister Karisa and Sister Sylvia. This is really, I can learn more from you all because this is something new for me. For the collaboration, it's very beautiful, and the funny poem, how to reading and expression is very great.
We learn from you too. You know,
Yeah,
and learn
thank you
from
both
Fanny
for
too.
sharing with us.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, that was such a joy to watch, and you both look so kind of happy doing what you loved. All right, so I think it's time for us to move on to our next participants. So I'm going to take you both off for now. All right, and up next we have Pardeep and Shivaji. Hi Pardeep, hi Shivaji.
Hello, hi there.
How are you both doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. So will you let us, let's start with Pardeep. Can you let the audience know a little bit about yourself?
Hello guys, how are you? So about me, last 4 years I'm working in the construction company. So nothing about more interesting about me. So just we're doing in the work here, and sometime I have a mood. Yeah, sometime I have a chance to draw any sketch. So that time I'm doing in the sketch mostly in when I go outside and seaside. That place I feel very good, so I can sketch in there.
That's awesome. How about you, Shivaji?
Hi everyone, this is Shivaji. I'm a writer as well as the lead organizer for the Global Migrant Festival and the Singapore and Malaysia Migrant Worker Poetry Competitions. I'm a Singaporean now, but I came from India about 14 years back. So it's been a long time already in Singapore, and lovely talking to you guys. Thank you.
Right, so that's Pardeep and Shivaji's bios, if anybody is interested.
Karisa?
Yes?
Yeah, Karisa, I just saw Sivaji posting about his book, The Last Shangri-La, and then we can have a copy of it, and we can buy where we. Can you tell us how we can
The
buy it? Because
excerpt of...
I know it's hard copy, now soft copy, right? Is it correct?
No. The ebook is available, but unfortunately, because of COVID, the shipping is taking a long time. It's available in India and UK and US, I think, in print. But for other places, ebook on Amazon is the best way to get it now.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, Karisa.
All right, let's see your collaboration. So Shivaji is a travel writer and Pardeep is a sketch artist. And so they've put together some of their works. Let me just pull it up here.
Hello everyone, this is Shivaji here. I'm a writer and also the organizer of the Migrant Worker Poetry Competition as well as the Global Migrant Festival. I'm a Singaporean now, but I'm originally from India and I came here almost 14 years back. Today I'll be reading from one of my stories. It's called Elderly Wildebeests, the Great Seasonal Migration of In-Laws to Singapore. The sun is yet to set at the children's playground inside a condominium in Singapore. 3 elderly ladies in saris sit tight on a bench. I've been seeing the same frame every day, mothers and mothers-in-laws, fathers and fathers-in-law assembling around this salt lake, the children's playground. And with over 2 million foreigners in Singapore this time of the year, there is a sizable influx of in-laws at any residential complex. I would always ignore them, but today one of the 3 Indian ladies smiles at me and says Namaste. Feeling obliged to do so, I approach them to exchange greetings. We know you. You are the one with the Chinese wife. We see you every day. Very fit, very good, says one of them in Hindi. They are Mrs. Gupta, Mrs. Joshi, and Mrs. Iyer. They are perhaps all in their 70s and have come from different towns in India to visit their sons and daughters who have found work here in Singapore or have accompanied their spouses. It is hard to walk away now. They keep on chatting. When are your parents coming? As for us, we all go back around November. That's when our husbands need to certify that they are still alive so they can get pension for 1 more year. Right, so that was the driving clock for the seasonal migration. Just like the rains pulled around migratory animals in the Okavango and the Serengeti. I asked them the customary question, so how do you find Singapore? It is nice, of course, very clean, says Mrs. Sharma. But I get bored here. There is nothing to do. The kids leave home in the morning and they are always so busy. How much TV can I watch? Says Mrs. Joshi. Yes, very boring. My husband reads the newspaper from first to the last page. Still he has so much time here, says Mrs. Sharma. I joke with my daughter-in-law that we spend so much time every day keeping a rented house clean here in Singapore, while back in India our own house stays locked up for months. So have you seen some of the attractions here? I try to change the conversation. Yes, just last week we went to the bird park, says Mrs. Sharma, but I just feel like staying at home. We are only troublesome if we accompany our children everywhere. Better let the kids enjoy and have some time alone. Our time is over. Mrs. Iyer keeps smiling. She can't speak Hindi, and even though I rarely hear her speak, she sits with them every day. We just manage with signs and some basic words, says Mrs. Joshi. Over the course of the next month, I meet them every now and then. I rush away after a quick hello. Sometimes I see them walking with their husbands, with the silence always separating them. The women exchange waves and smiles with elderly women from other races, but can't engage in a conversation owing to the language barriers. However, they will fulfill society's expectation of all elderly people, adoring any kid they might encounter as they walk, Indian or Chinese. The trio have created a mini barter economy among themselves. Mrs. Joshi brings painkillers for Mrs. Sharma, something Mrs. Sharma had forgotten to bring along in her 2-kilogram medicine bag from India. Mrs. Iyer brings a big pack of matchsticks for Mrs. Joshi, something she needs for her daily prayer offerings and has run out of. Mrs. Sharma brings some vegetables for Mrs. Iyer that can only be found in Little India, where Mrs. Sharma went over the weekend. As for their husbands, I have never seen them interact with anyone else. They just walk and walk. In the morning, they hold small red plastic bags, looking around for flowers to collect for prayers. One day, Mrs. Sharma is missing, and I realize I haven't seen her for 2 days, then 1 week, then 3 weeks. After which I approached the two other ladies. Poor Mrs. Sharma, says Mrs. Joshi. She fell down in the bathroom and broke her leg. Mrs. Iyer has an expression of grave concern. What can we do? We all try our best so that we don't fall sick. Going to the doctor is so expensive here. When we come from India, our bags are full of 4 months of medicine. Just so that we don't have to go to any doctor here. But who can change fate? Mrs. Joshi continues, I told my son-in-law that if anything serious happens to me, just put me on the next flight back to India. At least over there I can talk to the doctor properly. Few days later, I'm relieved to see Mrs. Sharma back again, but she has lost her permanent smile. And Mrs. Joshi has a big bandage over her right hand. I burnt my hand while cooking, she tells me. What could I do? My son-in-law doesn't like chicken cooked by anyone else. He bought chicken after a long time and asked me if I could cook that day instead of the helper. Then somehow my hand in contact with this hot cooker, the whole skin came off. I asked her if she had seen a doctor. No, it's so expensive here. Why do I need a doctor? I just applied some cream and he gave me a bandage. I've had worse burns before. A few days later, I noticed something different. The three Indian ladies were holding each other's hands tightly. Curiosity piqued, I tuned my ears towards them. I will call you once we also go back to India, says Mrs. Joshi. Yes, of course, we will also call you, says Mrs. Sharma. But his father keeps misplacing all phone numbers. I told him to make a separate copy of your number for me. I will store it separately. Will you come here the same time next year? Asked Mrs. Joshi. How can I tell you? It all depends on my son and daughter-in-law. If they feel like having another baby, maybe I'll be here again. All right, says Mrs. Joshi. I will also ask my daughter to have another baby next year, around the same time. But I told my son-in-law if he decides to bring us next year, he must ask for wheelchairs at the airport. I really want to try those wheelchairs. I want to move around like a queen. You are so silly, Mrs. Joshi. May you never need a whole chair. Mrs. Iyer, you should too ask your daughter-in-law to coordinate their babies with me and Mrs. Joshi. Son, baby next year, same time. Mrs. Sharma tries to make Mrs. Iyer understand. I hear Mrs. Iyer speak for the first time in broken Hindi. God knows, next year, maybe I'm already living no more. All three fall silent. I get up from doing my crunches. They are looking beyond everything in sight. I say a quick hello to them and run. Hello everyone, this is Shivaji here.
Sorry about that, folks. Yeah, so that was Shivaji and Pardeep's collaboration. I love that story. I love this this idea of three Achis coordinating their grandchildren's birth so that they can hang out. That's like the friendship that I want. And Pardeep, that your drawings were so beautiful. So we didn't have the full drawing when we made the video, but I'd like to share it. So this is the full page of Pardeep's sketch.
Beautiful, so beautiful, Karisa. He shared just now that yeah, sometimes he wake up from sleep, then he just likes to do, you know.
It's a great de-stressor, I imagine.
Very talented.
Yeah, I can't wait to see more. Okay, well, thank you, Shivaji, and thank you, Pardeep. We've reached the halfway point of our show. So I'm going to hand it over to Slyvia now to host. Slyvia, take it away.
Okay, I need to. Okay.
All right, Slyvia, you're live.
Yeah, but yeah, I lost my video. Liton and Liton and Omar. So yeah.
Oh, Liton's here.
Liton is here. Hello, Liton. Hello.
His video is off. I mean, his mic.
I cannot find here. Ah, there. Okay. Hello, Liton. Unmute yourself. Hello, Liton. I already unmute, but he's still. So I just share my screen.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Liton. Hello.
Yes, yes.
Hi, Liton.
Karisa, I lost my presentation here. So, hello, Liton. Can you? He unmute again. Hello, Liton. How are you? You unmute your audio.
Hello, hello.
Hello, how are you? Can you introduce yourself?
Okay. My talk you listening?
Yes, yes, we are listening.
Okay, okay, thank you. I am in Saud Rahman Likton
Yes.
from Bangladesh,
Yes.
Sherpur district. My Facebook ID is Rahman Likton. So I'm coming Singapore 2010, and I'm a writer, and I'm working Singapore construction sector. Apart from Singapore, lot of the destination in and right Singapore Writers Festival, spoken part, and human rights poetry competition. I run up. So I'm writing the poetry and short story. I'm a format poetry writer. I'm a creator of nucleus poetry, Koshu poetry, and Eastern sonnet. My two have the book. One book one book is my gifts. See all the sonnet poetry, and my famous book,
yes,
the nucleus poetry. This is a book. This thank you the Singapore Raimo online literacy group. Here on the approach, you also can receive and participate nucleus poetry.
Yes.
Nucleus poetry, the different poetry. You can.
Yeah, that's your group, right?
Yes, yes, yes. This is poetry style. You can see, check. Okay, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah, thank you, Ethan. Yeah.
Okay, today my video, you the poetry enjoy the Kushu poetry. This this poetry originate Singapore Kushu Island. This is different poetry. You can enjoy today my poetry, the video. Okay.
Okay, can you tell me more about your other book? Can you tell me more about your other book? Hello.
Okay.
Can you tell me more about your other book?
This Nucleus Poetry book
Yes.
is on sonnet poetry.
Yes.
My gift.
Yeah, this book. Yeah, this book looks interesting because I don't understand the language. So can you tell me more?
Okay.
Hello. Yeah, can you tell me more what's inside? Well, can you tell the story about what's inside the book?
Oh, now can
Yeah.
talk.
Yes,
Oh,
can.
thank you. This one actually this all the writing poetry,
Yes.
sonnet
Yes.
poetry. So the world is the organess, organens. All the organens, the illustration come in my body.
Okay.
So can I read one poetry?
Yes, sure, can.
Okay.
Just the short one.
Okay, my gift.
Yes.
I have you my confier gift keep
Okay.
it carefully with the compression. Where you will find me so brightly, year after years in my gift, in the sweet, sloated, your will that read it,
Yes.
and you will feel like talking to me. My heartbeat will be kept in that, and you will feel like I'm so near to you. You will see in the everything and within, and in the memory of you and me, our meeting in the only truth who are my gift only make you feel of that, and you take it. This is my only wish, in where you will find me in every moment.
Wow, amazing. So I think you miss your family so much, right? The point about your feelings to your
Yes, when
family.
my family the feel I feel far, but no, you can see my book and book you are inside book and see and reading. You reading time you think I talk to you. That's very
Okay.
near. Imaging I. My book imaging I. My family same.
Okay, so I will share screen about your
Sorry.
I will share screen about your performance. So I haven't
Okay.
yeah,
Okay. Right.
Tired of beauty. Tired of beauty after I return home. When I stood in front of the door, sometimes I just imagine that the bride of mine, she has came and opened the door. In front her charming smile for me, getting me to enter the room. My two kids throwing the toys by the joy of their father has coming home. They ran into me, I hugging them from my both sides, and they started to looking for their favorite chocolate and chips, which I had bring for them. Then I sat in the beside of the sofa on the side of my two loving kids and started to play with them. My wife stood up in front of them and scolded them to go for study. At the time, my mother has came and told to my wife, do not stop them to do not stop them playing with their fathers. They are just happy to play with their father. Let them play some more time. At that time, I am thinking, this is the exile life. I'm not at my country, it's only my imagination.
Here the sunrise kissing the ocean and so many colorful flowers bloom in Singapore, the dreamland of mine. Here the birds chatter in the trees, people rush to their early morning job, and sheep move in the bluish sea all day and night. In Singapore, the dreamland of mine.
Once upon a time, my mother was prepared food for me and she was not tired of waiting for me. All my favorite foods are allocated on the table, one by one, all my favorite foods serving all over my plate. I briefly told my mother to stop feeding me so much. What do you all eat if I eaten all the food? Mother told, you do not have to worry about us. We live in the house for a whole day, nothing doing. On the other hand, you are always working hard for us. From the alongside, my father was telling me, "It, my dear son, your mother has cooked it by very heartily."
At night, what the candle-like lights among the perils like the sea water. There my heart swings with joy in Singapore, the dreamland of mine. What so many 10 years look like the holy angels of sky. There is no crops need to plant, no poverty there as well. The religion and the action, no conflict among us here in Singapore, the dreamland of mine.
My boys came running after reading. They sitting into the empty chair on both of my sides. They saying, their grandmother, we would also eat with our father. My wife stood in front of them and came forward and told them, come babies, I feed you. The boys are saying that we all not eat with mother, we like to eat with our father. Then they happily start to eating with me. At the time, I am thinking, this is exile life. It's only my imagination. Is there so much happiness in my forehead? My mother already passed away. I started eating food in depression. When I came to the bed, I imagined that my wife is preparing my bed and the boys are laying my place. They are fight of two brothers on to sleep my side. I brought them down on both of my chest. But it's only my imagination. That life is exile. I'm not in my country. Occasionally, I fall ill with the illness of the sick person. I turn around the bed with the sick body. And imagine that my mother was sitting beside on me and she squeezing my head. There is no sleep in her eyes whole night. It's as like I am not sick, she is sick of herself, of thinking of mine. I become worried by seeing her patience. I said to my God that for Allah's sake, do not make me sick again. After all, I forget this exile life. They are just my imagination. I live in a lonely room with the sick body. There is nobody sitting beside of me, such as thus Migrant workers living lonely, their days are going always lonely. Even then, sometimes they make images of themselves. They are not alone, pretending like they are very happy, but they are fail to overcome their loneliness. Do not know how long will be there like this.
The smell of soul and the rhyme of life is sweet, pretty, there's no rustle hearted in Singapore, the dreamland of mine. Here in the upgrade culture draw the attention of the outer world, where sometimes it is blissful rain and sometimes it is a lovely sunny day in Singapore, the dreamland of mine.
When I think I going to return my home, there is feeling of happiness and joy flooding to my mind. Singapore expatriate writer Slyvia said, if the loved one could feel the joy of the expatriates coming out on vacation in the country, then they would never let them go abroad. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Rita. Thank you so much for that poem. I got response from our Facebook. They want to know more about your book. They want to know more about your book. Okay. Okay. So we'll move to based on our schedule. Then thank you so much, Leighton. Bye. Bye,
Bye bye, thank
Slyvia.
you.
Bye.
See you.
Our next performer is Rema and Julie. Rema, are you ready? Rema, hello. Rema, Julie, are you ready?
Yes, yes, Sylvia. We're
Okay,
ready.
can you on your video?
Oh, hold on.
Okay. Who will start first, Rema or Julie? Who will start the performance to introduce yourself?
Okay, I start first.
Okay.
Good afternoon, everyone, and happy National Day, Singapore. I'm Rema Tabangkura, a foreign domestic worker. Yes?
Yeah, you start your video first, Rema. Sorry.
Oh, hold on, hold on.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, that's great. Because I want to make your picture a bit big. Okay, yes, you can carry on.
Okay, thank you. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon and happy National Day, Singapore. I'm Rema Tabangkura from Philippines, a domestic worker here for almost 10 years. I love gardening, reading books, and writing poems. I enjoy writing poems and love to share it with others.
Love to hear also. Okay.
Thank you.
Anything you want to share with us? What is your hope? I mean, yeah. What do you hope about this condition? About this condition, a few during this year, during the COVID-19.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I write poem to ease the boredom, especially on this difficult situation, and it helps me a lot when I'm writing. It is the boredom when missing your family.
Yeah.
So instead of sulking in the corner,
Yes.
I
Sure.
I spend my free time in writing.
Yes. Yeah, I have the same experience also. When I feel like down, feel like missing my family, I just write down or typing on my phone, anywhere inside the bus, anywhere. I feel like
Yeah.
I need to write something. Okay, I can understand that. Okay, Julie. Hi, Julie. Julie.
Hello, good
Okay.
afternoon.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Julie. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
You look great. Okay.
Thank you
Yeah. Can
so
you
much.
introduce yourself?
Oh, my name is Julie, also known as Romjale, 32 years old and FW from Philippines. I started working here in Singapore last 2013, and also I am also a member of Uplifters community and a new team leader. I applied what I've learned to my everyday life. I love writing since then, but I never pursue about it only this time of this pandemic. And I love what I'm doing now to share it to everybody. Thank you.
Okay. Anything you want to share with us, Julie?
Nothing more I said.
Nice. Okay. Okay. We can start. Yeah. You both can start. Yes.
Okay, thank you.
So we'll start first, Julie or Rema?
Ate Remo first.
Who will start first,
Uh,
Julie or Rema?
yeah.
Rema first.
Yeah, because
we
we collaborated each other, so I
Oh,
think Ate Remo first.
Rema first. Okay,
Yeah,
Rema.
thank
Yes.
you. Yes. Okay, our poem is entitled One Step Closer. Uh, by
Okay,
Rumjale
repeat it
and
again.
Rema. Okay. One Step Closer by Rumjale and Rema. You fought a good fight to stand alone and be independent. You may be a little red dot, but you have proven to the world how strong you are. You work hard to be on top. The dreams became reality. Your smile cannot be painted in color blue, for you have chosen to be red, the color of happiness, luck, and abundance that stands with you as a nation. You open the doors of opportunity. You let foreign workers to help and mold the new Singapore we love today. We will always be humbly thanking you for taking us one step closer to our dreams in life. But today, we won't be rejoicing as before. Pandemic hit us so badly that we needed to stay at home. Do we agree not to celebrate? No, right. The new norms implemented, yet our hearts connect together to celebrate one. Majula Singapura. Thank you. Thank
Amazing,
you.
amazing. I feel like I'm watching a TV show. A TV show. Well,
Thank
yeah,
you so much.
yeah, amazing, both of you. Did you practice that? You practice,
Thank you
both
so
of you
much.
practice
Yes.
that. Oh, that's amazing.
Yes, sir, night. I
Hopefully,
love
you can
you.
join us again in the next event, maybe on December.
Yeah, thank you.
Hopefully, there's nothing.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, of
get
course. We
things
are happy
getting
to be
better.
part of.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Rema
Thank
and
you so much.
Julie. Okay, I need to get back
Thank you
to
so much.
continue the
Thank you,
meeting.
Karisa, and thank you,
Bye.
Sylvia.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. We arrived to the final. we will introduce ourselves actually, musically poetry. Okay. And we are collaboration in to sing one song with Nepi. Nepi, are you there? Hi, Nepi.
Hi, hi.
Hi. Oh, how to control your video? Can you open your video?
I can't
Video.
do it.
Okay. Yeah, I asked you to open your video. Hi, Nepi. Great to see you. Wow.
It's bright.
Oh,
It's a right. Red.
yeah, all of us red now. Red. So I need to make yourself big. So I stop my screen share first, and then I'll let you to introduce yourself. Yeah, there you are. Okay, can you introduce yourself?
All right. Hi, everyone. My name is Nepi. I'm from Indonesia. I've been in Singapore for probably 13 years. And yeah, I'm so happy having me to participate on this event. So basically, I am recently I joining in a fast. I am ambassador of music troupe in there. I am a guitarist, also vocalist, and I also vocalist for Dreams Arrive band. Maybe some of you all knows who is Dreams Arrive band. So
Tell us a bit about that.
Okay, so basically Dreams Arrive band is I am is only the one
the one woman over
vocalist. The girl
there.
actually
Okay.
actually we have another but she's very busy, so mostly I'm the one who always perform. I can sing Bengali song, you see. So mostly I sing the English song, but we haven't tried doing Indonesian song, but hopefully someday. So in Dreams Arrive, we already have many performance outside. I mean, with a Singaporean event, something like that. So yeah, I enjoy it so far with my music.
Yeah. Some of the
activities.
Some of the people when we post on the Facebook and on YouTube, they comment that your voice is lovely, the powerful. Did you how to? I mean, do you have special treatment? When
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. This is what kind is like
gift.
But normally I like to eat the spicy food, but not many people can do that. But for me, I like spicy food so that I can, I don't know what is my voice. But some of singer like from Indonesia is like no Indonesia. Siti Nurhaliza, she's always eat spicy like chili, something like that. That's what that is what she said. She likes spicy food. Before performance she eat spicy food. I don't know, there's something is weird, but it did happen to me too. But of course every day you have to practicing.
Practice.
Yes, practicing.
Besides
So
give, also is practice, right?
So I'm glad that I have my freedom to screaming, singing in the house, this big house, and with me. Okay, never mind. We don't have any problem. You what
Yeah,
you
lucky.
yeah. You see, I have a good employer to
Good.
let me sing, let me practice on my guitar or my vocal like that. So yeah, I'm very great.
Thank
So
you so
for
much,
the
Nepi.
for fast,
Yeah.
actually I want to promote also for my fast band. I am what is that? The assistant of lead in a fast band. So everyone, if they have a talent for music, I mean like can play instrument or guitar or keyboard or drum as well, so can just let me know, and then I can bring you and invite you to join with us in fast band. But it's only for girls.
Yeah, for girls.
It's only for
Oh, for
girls.
girls.
Yeah, it's only for girls. So fast
Okay,
band is
okay.
only for the girls. But Dreams Arrive, this one I
Dreams
have a lead. His name is Rahat. So just let him know.
One day we will invite him. Invite your dreams alive.
He's
Of
will
course.
welcome for it.
I want to hear your sing. Because I watch on the YouTube you sing Bangladesh song.
Yeah, Pagol
Right.
Cara.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can sing
Okay.
Pagol Cara Dunia. I can sing some of Bangladeshi song. Yeah,
Okay,
it,
okay.
even I don't understand. Even I don't understand what is the meaning. Sometimes I ask, what is the meaning? I think you don't need to understand, but your voice is already.
It's so
Okay.
cute. So cute.
Yeah, but it's very,
Okay.
very, very great.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Nepi. We
Welcome.
want to see your video and our video. So, okay. I share screen. Yeah.
Hi everyone, welcome to Musically Poetry. I will read a poem, my mom plays guitar, and Sister Neppy will sing. Happy NDP 2020, we are together.
Yay!
Yay.
I spend a lot of my time look out from the window sill to see the birds on the tree. Sometimes we are still lucky, smell the fragrance of flowers. We can freely leave our house, there is no need to complain. Count every blessing we have. When can I go home? Next month or maybe next year. I don't mind, I only care. Stay safe, stay strong, Singapore. Play your part to push forward. You nothing as one people. Emerging from the crisis, together stronger, Singapore. Now the fragrance of flowers can't really leave our house. There is no need to complain. Count every blessed that we have. When can I go home? Next month or maybe next year? I don't mind, I only care. Stay safe, stay strong. When can I go home? Next month or maybe next year. I don't mind, I only care. Stay safe, stay strong, Singapore. Play your part to push forward. Uniting as one people. Emerging from the
stronger Singapore. I spend a lot of my time looking from the window sill to see that birds on the tree. Sometimes we are still lucky, smell the fragrance of flowers. We can freely leave our house, there is no need to complain. Count every blessing we have. When can I go home? Next month or maybe next year. I don't mind, I only care. Stay strong Singapore. Play our part to push forward. Uniting as one people. Emerging from the crisis. Together stronger Singapore. Together stronger Singapore.
Hi everyone.
Just now I didn't hear the voice, the sound on my
Part.
on my handphone. Can you hear that? Oh, but you
Yeah.
use Zoom, right? You use Zoom. So I share. Oh yeah, should be okay because I share computer sound. Okay, thanks. Thank you so much, Nepi. We are at the end of the event. Yeah, see you at another event. Hopefully, yeah, your
Hopefully. Thank you
powerful
for having me.
voice. Yeah, sayang, your powerful voice, and then your singing skill. This you need to explore more, and then yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Nepi. Bye.
Bye.
Bye, Nepi. Okay, everyone. Yeah, we arrived at the end of the event. Thank you to all performers. We hope we can do another collaboration. Thank you to Karisa for her hard work too. She had to leave early to prepare for the Bird Migrant Theatre Global Migrant Festival. We will meet her again in that event. Thank you to Alamin as well for his cooperation. Yeah. Thank you to Migrant Writers Singapore as well and Lingua Singapura because they let us host our event over there. Thank you so much. Yeah. We are Migrant Artists Singapore. We do our best. Happy National Day. Happy National Day, everyone.
Musically poetry. I will read a poem. My mom, please repeat.
I spend a lot of my time looking from the window sill to see the birds on the tree. Sometimes we are still lucky, smell the fragrance of flowers. We can freely leave our house, there is no need to complain. Count every blessing we have. When can I go home? Next month or maybe next year. I don't mind, I only care.
stronger Singapore. Now the fragrance of flowers can't really leave our house. There is no need to complain. Count every blessed that we have. When can I go home? Next month or maybe next year? I don't mind, I only care. Stay safe, stay strong.
When can I go home? Next month or maybe next year? I don't mind, I only care. Stay safe, stay strong, Singapore. Play our part to push forward. Uniting as one people. Emerging from the crisis. Together stronger, Singapore. I spend a lot of my time. Look out from the window sill to see the birds on the tree. Sometimes we are still lucky. Smell the fragrance of flowers. We can feel it leave our house. There is no need to complain. Count every blessing we have. When can I go home? Next month or maybe next year? I don't mind, I only care. Stay safe, stay strong, Singapore. Play our part to push forward. Uniting as one people. Emerging from the crisis. Together stronger, Singapore. Together stronger, Singapore.
One step closer.